My friends, we've made a lot of progress in our fight against COVID-19. The curve is bending, but as Dr. Brown made crystal clear yesterday, we can't take anything for granted. Not when new, highly contagious strains of the virus have entered our country. If these new strains take hold, the consequences will be dire. The sacrifices each Ontarian is making, they've been for nothing. The time for decisive action is now. The past Boxing Day, we confirmed the first case of the UK variant of COVID-19 in Ontario. Since then, we've identified 51 more cases in the province. And we've seen how devastating the variant can be, how much more quickly it can spread. My heart goes out to the residents and families impacted by this terrible virus. My friends, I've sounded the alarm bell before. I stood at this podium and said it's not a matter of if these new variants will come to Ontario, but when. Through our voluntary airport testing pilot program, we've already identified 5 variant cases. These are 5 cases that could have otherwise gone unnoticed, 5 cases that could have infected others. I welcome the new measures announced by the federal government today. We've been calling for stronger measures at the border for months, and it's great to see that Prime Minister Trudeau listened to us. They'll be requiring mandatory testing for all incoming international travelers, putting in place stronger quarantine requirements and isolation measures, and suspending flights to some destinations until April. However, it looks like these new measures won't be fully in place until a few weeks from now. That's a few weeks too long. That's why today our government is taking swift and decisive action. We're releasing a 6-point plan to stop the spread of COVID-19 variants. This plan will act as a first line of defense against new variants of this virus. As part of this plan, Ontario's Chief Medical Officer of Health will issue a Section 22 order to require mandatory testing for all incoming international travelers at Pearson Airport effective Monday at noon. And as soon as possible, we will have additional testing measures at land border crossings. I want to thank the GTAA for stepping up to support this new measure at Pearson Airport. They've been amazing partners, and thank you again. Mandatory testing will serve as a stopgap until the new federal measures are fully in place, because we can't take any chances. We need to screen every single person who's coming into the country and into Ontario for these new variants. For the sake of our long-term care homes, schools, and hospitals, for the sake of everyone.